Hello Internet. This little video is just an effort to try to give something back to the community, because I've got lots of help from the Internet. Special thanks to Anthony 4x4 Diesel. He's from Australia, and he's got all these magnificent information videos on this 1KD FTV engine on the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. So this is a 150 Prado that I have. And today we are doing a BFE job. He calls it a BFE job, big front end job, which is partially replacing the cam belt, the tensioner and idle for the cam belt, the water pump, and the bearings in these three pulleys. So these are two idler pulleys, and this is a tensioner pulley for the auxiliary belt drive. And we are also replacing the auxiliary belt. And Anthony has everything on his website and on his YouTube channel, and it's brilliant. And he also sells these BFE kits for Australians. I would buy that kit from him if I was in Australia in a heartbeat, no problem. But unfortunately, I'm not. I live in Europe. So there is a little bit of information missing from Anthony's videos, and that's the type of bearing that we need for these three pulleys. Because he's changing the bearings inside the pulleys, which is lovely, because otherwise they are Toyota Land Cruiser priced pulleys, and the tensioner, you cannot change the pulley only. Toyota will sell you for lots of money the whole assembly for the tensioner, and also you only need to change the bearing. It's 150,000 kilometers in this vehicle, and this job is really easy. So the information I wanted to give you guys is the type of bearing that you need, because Anthony didn't tell us, and from Europe we can't buy his kit. So these are the bearings. This is the smaller one. In the top two idler pulleys, there are two and two of each of these bearings, so you need 4 of these. In the tensioner, there is one bearing, a bigger one. So just to let you know that this smaller bearing from factory is a KOYO 6301 Romeo Delta Hotel. You need 4 of these. Personally, I bought SKF bearings in Hungary, and those are the same numbers. So 6301 SKF or KOYO. I think the quality is okay. And for the tensioner bearing, this is an NSK bearing. So November Sierra Kilo, quality Japanese bearing. And this was the one which was in from the factory, and this was exactly the one I could buy for very little money. And the number, as you can see, is Echo Papa Bravo Delta 17 and 29 at the end. So dash 29. Echo Papa Bravo Delta 17 dash 29. Very simple bearing. You can buy them anywhere. They're really cheap, and they make this big front end engine job a lot easier, because I had to research it pretty thoroughly to get these numbers. I wanted everyone to have an easier experience if you live outside Australia. If you live in Australia, I would highly recommend Anthony 4x4 Diesel big front engine job kit. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.